Welcome to RentTV, the Baddie Challenge. It's like, honestly, this era we're living in, I'm in love with how free women are. And at the same time, it hurts sometimes. Especially if you like a man or just a person who just appreciate women to a certain degree. And then you appreciate freedom too. It's just, you don't want to take away the freedom that women have when you're a certain type of person, certain type of man specifically. Even when, to a certain degree, it doesn't necessarily feel like you have an appreciation for some certain things, like some certain things. You know what I'm saying? You get if you. It's like, I guess it's pros and cons. I guess it's pros and cons, and sometimes it feels like as good as the pros feels, almost feels like that's how bad the cons feel as well. And it's just like, walking that line is crazy sometimes. It's just crazy. It's like you have to respect the pros of it and the cons of it at the same time. And it's just, you and the other side of it is just, I guess you just have to, I feel like women have to respect the same thing, the pros and the cons of how they move as well. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain, like, of just being in this era, bro. Where if you're really in this era, because the crazy thing with it, right? It's like there are people who are in this era, and there are people who are just watching this era happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing. Like, there are people who are in this era and they're existing within it and they're living within it, and then there are people who are just watching it from the outside and they have critiques and all type of things to say about it. It's beautiful though to exist in this era. It really is. It really is. It's beautiful to exist in it and just be in it and just ah and just navigating through the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? And just elevating if you're elevating, staying in the middle if you're staying in the middle as far as just elevation scale, or you just getting left behind as far as if you're in it. If you're in it, because there's always those levels in everything. If you're in it, like, there's those levels. But I feel like a lot of the joy just comes from you just being in this era, just enjoying it, or being able to enjoy it. Because some people are in it, they can't even enjoy it because they're not able to for some reason. It's like I've always said this. It's like just living in the times. It's like I'm in this era, so I'm just living in the times. Another way of saying that is timeless, and people could perceive that how they want to perceive that. But when you really living in the times and you really off the times, you timeless, bro. If you're doing it right at a high level, where it's just like, that looks right. Now there are people who are trying to exist within it, live within it, adjust to it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but those translate a little different. And then there's people who just live within the times, where it's just like, yo, it just fits in the time. It's just, and it's beautiful. It's poetry in motion to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful time. But there's definitely pros and cons to it. And I'm not saying this is a women dominated time. Definitely not. And anybody who perceive it like that is tripping, or they're one track minded. I just think it's a time where women are, they're not even dominating, bro. That's not even what it is. It's just you used to seeing men in certain, you used to seeing men doing whatever men do, right? But then when it gets to a point where women start doing what women do, and it's just at that point where you got to get used to it, it seems like, man, they're dominating everything, they're taking over. No, that's not what it is. And that don't just apply to women, it just applies to so many other things where it's just like, nah, it's just in your face now, and you seeing these things. It's not like they're dominating, no, it's just you seeing it now. And it's like, as a man, it's like pros and cons to it to a certain degree. And, and you're a man that appreciates women. If you're a man that appreciates women, like especially women that's doing certain things, it's still pros and cons to it. And there's another side to it too for women. Again, where I'm saying is pros and cons for women, where it's just like some of them are learning to how to navigate within this time, or just I won't say that. I won't say that specifically necessarily or all the way 100%. I'll just say they're learning to navigate like within the pros and cons that comes with moving how you move within just being exposed to, you know what I'm saying, or having the ability to expose yourself. And I'm not talking about just taking clothes off and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, it could be that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about just having the ability as a woman to just express yourself in different type of ways, and in the world you could put it in a place where the world can perceive it. There's pros and cons that come with that. Just even learning, it's like a learning curve that comes with that. Just learning how to like, okay, this is how. And I see a lot of women going through that where they just learn like, okay, this is okay, this is what it that. And certain men, because men have been in certain positions, no diddy, to like be able to like adapt to navigating those things, and they view it a certain way, good, bad, and ugly. But no diddy, women are going. They've been going through that period where it's just they're learning how to like deal with that too, good, bad, and ugly. And there's always casualties, of course. There's always casualties that comes with that. And we're watching it all happen. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. And it hurts sometimes though. And it feels good sometimes. It feels great sometimes. But just to be in the mix of that, just enjoying that, it's beautiful. It's fire. You know, it's fire. Especially when you're doing it in a way where just you just in the times, bro. It's just timeless. Where it's not, it doesn't necessarily stick out like, oh, like. And the funny thing is, some people who try to make it stick out like, oh, look at this guy or look at this girl, like, blah, 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 and it's like, it only works if that person is, either trying to figure it out or they're just all the way on the other side of it, where it's just like, it's not working. But what is working is its poetry in motion. It's beautiful to see. It's just to exist in the times and just enjoy all these things and just bask in it. It's beautiful. Good, bad, and ugly, bro. Good, bad, or ugly, bro. It's just you gotta enjoy that, and that's what being real to a certain degree is. When it's good, you enjoy it. When it's great, you enjoy it. When it's bad, I won't say you enjoy it, but you understand. Like, no diddy. You understand that. Yeah, I get what's going on. I get what's going. This is just another side of it. You've enjoyed. Now it's this, and it's gonna be that. It's just, I won't say it's a roller coaster. It's just the motion. You go through the motions. Guess what though? There's there's beauty in all that though. There's beauty in all that. There's beauty in all that. There's happiness in all that. And that's where the gem is. That's where, that's like the atom. The like the not atom. The nucleus of life is, I feel like. It's the nucleus of life. The nucleus of, I would say, you feel me? That's the nucleus of the power of life.